Back here again on an October edition of Voice of Reason. It's a pleasure to be joined by two of my favorite guests. Actually, I've never had these two here on Voice of Reason. Joe Wade, a man responsible for certainly being a punt block machine here tonight. 2 blocks, one of them returned for a 45-yard touchdown to our left. This guy needs no introductions. What a name he's going to make in the SEC at the University of Florida. Joe Wade, Kyle Pitts, welcome to Voice of Reason. Congratulations, 49-19. You've won you've won now 3 in a row. How's the change in the locker room?
We just had to pick up our intensity in practice. And we got to buckle down and tighten the little things up.
Well, hold that thought for a quick second. Nasir Peoples, can we bring you in for a second? We're now officially joined again by the man who I think deserves the Player of the Game type honors, Nasir Peoples. What a legacy. I've had more interactions with your family than you probably have had with your family the years I had Brandon and Desmond Peoples. But this was no different night than it was tonight. 99 yards, including a hat trick. Your thoughts on this win?
It was a great win. We got to learn how to finish the game off better and just execute.
Well, you played a tough Father-Judge team. They're a very consistent type of team. Hats off again to them. They're going to play St. Joe's Prep, not 1, but 2 state champions in PA. How good a test was this for you before you head to Carroll next week?
It was a good, tough team. They played good, played hard.
Yeah. Gentlemen, your final thoughts again as mentioned. Actually, we'll keep this going with you, Joe Wade. What was the thought going through your mind when you blocked those 2 kicks? At least to start with the first kick.
I don't know. I was just trying to get in the end zone.
Well, you were actually a little bit on edge because you had just thrown for your first series, and then eventually it just seemed like. Do you feel like that punt really set the tone to get this offense going, though?
Got us going.
And Kyle Pitts, of course, who's like Nasir Peoples, headed to a Division I school. Of course, Nasir headed to Virginia Tech. Kyle Pitts headed to Florida. What's the thought going on to try to finish off this what should be a great rest of the season before the big showdown with LaSalle?
I think just everybody stay healthy, finish games like Nasir said.
Yeah.
And, like I said, finish the little things and make sure everybody plays the team to execute.
What if the Voice was playing possibly in games like this? You think we'd have a shot at another state title, though? No. Nasir Peoples again, Joe Wade, Kyle Pitts, Virginia Tech, Florida, SEC, and ACC in the house. Gentlemen, a pleasure as always to see you. Another issue of Voice of Reason. Archbishop Wood, 3 games in a row. Thanks to a 49-19 win over Father-Judge.